Hey guys, what is going on? It's Brian with you from the Game Common, and we're giving a quick channel update on, guess what? My brand new computer. Woo! Yeah, I am super stoked about this. Why? Because I have been wanting a PC for quite a while now, and so we finally decided, you know what? It's time to build one. And so I basically self-built this myself. I started building it, let's see, about 2 weeks ago on Friday, and then I ended up finishing it last week on Wednesday when my RAM finally arrived. Booted it up, everything was working great, and we're super stoked. Although I have to say we're still not 100% done yet. You'll notice my GPU up here says NA. The reason why is because I don't have a GPU in there. I'll show you guys my PC part list here in just a second. But basically, I'm waiting for a good deal on the GPU. I'm really hoping the price goes down. And part of the reason we built this computer was basically because we want it for the channel. I want to do some PC games and not just Xbox games all the time. But in addition to that, I also want to play XCOM 2. I have been super stoked. I love the original, and I've been looking forward to XCOM 2 for a while. In fact, XCOM 2 is actually the whole reason that we started a channel in the first place, because I said, you know what, let's put ourselves on YouTube. I've been wanting to do it for a while, and what better series to start with than XCOM? Although we actually started with Fallout, and I got impatient. But anyways, so the whole point is I will have a GPU by February 5th. I promise you that, because I want to play XCOM 2 in all its full 1080p glory. I think we'll be playing in 1080p. I got to figure it out with the whole recording thing. It's easier to actually record in a window mode, but that's a whole another story for another day, I guess, or whatever. So anyways, so with Massive Chalice ending tomorrow and Fallout 4 actually ended today on our series, well, obviously we need some new series going on the channel. And well, XCOM 2 doesn't come out till February 5th. What are we going to do? Well, what I've already done is I've actually recorded in 4 episodes already of Divinity Original Sin. We're probably going to release those one per day. I hadn't decided yet. I think I'm getting sick. Pretty much everyone in my life right now is sick, and I've been trying my hardest not to get sick. I think I might be getting sick as well. So if that's the case, we're definitely only releasing one a day, because it's going to be really hard to record and stuff when you're sick. But we're going to continue playing that. We've been playing it. This game came out in 2014, if you know nothing about it. It's isometric RPG, super hardcore RPG. I really, really, really love it, and I'm super stoked to actually be playing it finally, because I've had it for a while, and I've just not been able to really play it. So it's been fun. Not having a GPU has been somewhat hindering. We can only get the graphics about medium on everything right now, although in the scheme of things, it really still works out just fine. I'll be really happy when we get the GPU in. The other thing is I actually wanted to start recording blah 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 Played in Soul. I've actually been playing that a lot today, and oh my gosh, I've been enjoying the crap out of that, and I really want to put that up on YouTube. However, not having a GPU makes that one kind of issue, or that one is a little hard without a GPU. It basically pushes my CPU to the limit. We've been running a cool 17 to, most games have been about 23 degrees Celsius or so. That one gets about to 40, which is kind of a little like crap. So I'm excited to get my GPU in, basically. So this is Windows. This is my computer. I am not happy to be back in Windows. I've had so many freaking bugs on it. But anyways, so this is my first computer I built. You'll see everything here. We got the quad core. We got the Kraken cooler. I'll explain everything here in a second. We only have one solid state drive now. Love the solid state drive, so much freaking faster. And then here's my video card that we're waiting for. We're waiting for the Radeon R9 390. Once again, this was actually, I don't know what's up with this, but this was actually on Amazon, so I don't know if they took it down. Pretty much everything I bought on Amazon Prime, so I was kind of like, hey, worst case scenario, we'll just buy this on Amazon Prime, you know, last minute. So if that's not the case, we might have to order this a little earlier, but that's not a big deal. We got an 850 watt power supply, which we'll explain why here in a second, because we're only using 476 right now. Actually, we're using a lot less because we don't have a GPU, but whatever. And let's see, don't worry about any of that. We didn't actually get the thermal intake fans. We're getting those later. And then we got the monitor. And then we're using the really cheap keyboard for now, at least. So the whole reason I built this computer is with the future in mind. I got an unlocked processor because I want to be able to overclock. I have it slightly overclocked right now. It's a 3.5, and I think it's running at 3.8. I'm not that familiar with overclocking, though, so I'm going to have to actually go and read up on some stuff before we push it a little further. I mean, you'll notice that we're running really, really cool, so we definitely have room to grow with that. And that partly is because we got the Kraken cooler. I love this thing. It was rather interesting. I ended up getting that because it fit really well with the case. You can't really see my case here. Let's see if we can search for S340. Ooh, gosh, I missed the 4. Bleh. Anyways, not SC340. S340. Yes. Boom. There we go. That's my PC case. I will end up posting pictures of my entire build once I have a GPU. Although I don't have a GPU yet, so I don't want to post pictures because we all know that the GPU is, yeah, it would just look really silly without a GPU in there. But I think I did a really good job. In fact, everything worked the first time I started it up. I was super stoked about it. Never built a computer before. Watched a couple of people on YouTube, was reading the manuals, and I did a really good job. I think I'm pretty happy with myself. The only thing is there's buttons on the top and there's a little connector on the bottom. As I was putting in my intake and whatnot, I kind of bumped it. So the recording, the input on my front of my computer didn't work there for the first day, but then all I had to do was just push it back in and everything worked great. So anyways, that is my computer. Let's see, is there anything else in here worth talking? Oh, yeah, so the whole reason for the 850 watt is because someday I actually want to be able to, I want to actually be able to crossfire. If the channel takes off and whatnot, I'm definitely going to probably crossfire right away, but you'll notice that's 751 watts, so we wanted a little bit extra room to grow. Same thing with the overclocking, we just wanted a little extra room, and yeah, that's basically it. I'm trying to look at my notes to see if I forgot anything about that. I don't think so right now. Oh, the other reason too is right now we can pretty much play every game 1080p, no issue. We'll be good with that. I actually, the reason for the crossfire is if one day I want a 4K display, I actually have a 4K TV out in the front room. If I want to hook up to that, whatever, I need to actually be able to crossfire it. The other thing with it is for Oculus. If I ever decide to splurge for Oculus, well, we'll probably need to bump up our system a little bit. So really, I kind of built this system just being able to grow in the future. Let's add another hard drive. We only have 8 gigs of RAM. That'll be an easy fix to get another 8 gigs and whatnot. I know I have to buy the same RAM, so whatever. So anyways, that's all that. So we got a new series coming out. I don't know what we're going to do for our second series yet. I can't promise you anything quite yet. Personally, what I've been doing, you'll notice I've been playing a lot of SimCity. I don't have what's the Paradox one? City Skylines. I don't actually own that one. It's funny, it was actually on sale right as I got my computer built, and then it went away on sale. So anyways, we'll wait on that one. Also been playing a lot of MMOs. Played a little bit of WildStar, but I have to say, if you have not played Blade and Soul, it's free to play. It is freaking fun. I really, really enjoy that game. So hopefully, I guess when we get a GPU, we might start uploading that. Until then, at least now we'll have at least one series going. I'm definitely going to keep oh my gosh, I forgot the name, Divinity Original Sin going until February 5th, and we'll probably actually keep that one and XCOM going, although I will promise you that when February 5th hits, you will see a lot of XCOM coverage. I'll probably put out at least 4 or 5 videos that first day. I think it's actually coming out on a Friday too, which is really weird, and I'm normally off on Friday, so we're gonna put out a lot of videos, at least initially. Mostly because any sort of new series, you tend to it's good to put out a couple videos, because most people, if you're watching for the first time, you want to watch more than one video if you really like the series. Probably not going to do that though with the Divinity Original Sin, because once again, I'm trying to build up my backlog, and I have no backlog because this has consumed my life over the last week or so. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really know what else to tell you guys. So anyways, I would say keep checking the channel. Thank you guys to everyone who's been subscribing. I'm super stoked to actually be here on YouTube finally, and actually to finally be on YouTube with a PC. Woot, I'm so excited. So with all that being said, thank you guys for all the support. I would love if you continue to support. If this is the first time you're tuning in my channel, welcome. Please subscribe, like, comment the video, let me know what you think, and I will see you guys next time. So bye. Let's see if that actually stopped my recording. It didn't stop my recording. So I set up hotkeys to actually stop my recording, and for whatever reason, they don't seem to work. So anyways, you'll notice we're using OBS. I actually really like OBS as a recording software. It's quite nice. It works well with the Blackmagic stuff, which is how I was recording Xbox. So anyways, with all that being said, I'll see you guys